Hi, welcome to my kitchen. It's Paula Brockner. Today I want to talk to you about the apple peeler core slicer. You know, I've been in Pampered Chef for over 26 and a half years, and this actually came in the starting kit when I started back then. It's been in our product line since day one, which is 26 years ago, actually this week. So anyway, I just wanted to talk to you about the apple peeler core slicer because it is the all-time, not only, it's probably the most popular in fall, but of course you can use it all year round. And you know what? It's the one thing that a man loves to use for a tool because actually it has, this is a tungsten steel drive shaft on here. And you know, guys like their tool names. But you know, my grandkids love to do apples on here because it's just fun to use. The board is sold separate, and this all pretty much comes together. All we do is screw the red handle on and put the shaft in place. And then I love the fact that I never take it off the board. I just rinse it under hot soapy water and I store it like this. So you don't have to be thinking about putting everything away and taking it apart. You want to keep it together so you can use it. So that's the one thing I want to tell you about. The first thing you do when you get this is you can adjust this U-blade. There's this pulls back here and it can rest on the bar. And there's a what I call the blade, it's a U-blade. And all you need to do is adjust that once. And I sometimes have people come over here. I say, bring your apple peeler over here, bring a few apples if you're in my area, and I'll show you how to adjust it. Once you have it adjusted once, you never have to do it again. But we want it to peel from the beginning of the apple to the end of the apple. So what I do is I just loosen up the bolt, make sure like I can put a fingernail all the way around in there evenly, and I tighten it and I practice on one and it's good to go. So all I do is pinch the lever here and I pull this back and forth. So that's how that goes. If you pinch right here, that releases the lever to pull the shaft back and forth. I love firm apples work the best. I won't lie to you, if they're soft and squishy, they're gonna fall apart. You can make applesauce. It doesn't matter if you put the bottom of the apple on or the top of the apple, it doesn't matter. I just push it all the way onto the prong. Now I will pinch this lever again and I move this all the way up to the blade. And then I always say, you know, kind of peel fast. If you're like looking at it and going slow, you don't want it to get caught up. The other thing is if there's a lot of bruises in an apple, it may skip a skin. But basically, this works wonderful. And I'll tell you what, even if I have some softer apples, if I put them in the pantry to get them cooled off or in the refrigerator, and I know that even if they're soft, if I peel really fast, I can get them to work. So all I'm doing is putting my hand through the board here. Right here, I'm putting my hand through here, only because I don't want it to wobble all over the countertop. So I'm going to stand sideways here, you can see this. So I'm just going to start peeling. So you can see it's peeling, it's going through the core, and it's going through the slicer all at the same time. Go till it clicks. There it clicked. Now I pull this straight off, and here I have my whole entire apple. Okay, look at me now. So there I can see you. So we have one whole entire apple. It's like a giant slinky. And now when I take and cut down one side of the apple, I have all uniform apple rings. And if I cut down both sides of the apple, these are my beautiful pie slices. Wasn't that easy? Now, I will tell you, if you want to just core an apple and leave it whole, you pull this back and rest it on the bar. The coring circle here and the blade that slices it is all one. It does come with a wrench, so if you want to loosen that down and just peel a whole apple, but coring and slicing is all one, goes through at once. Now, if you're like Martha Stewart, she would want you to dry these, put them on your Christmas tree, make a wreath out of them. You can knit a sweater. Another thing is when I do a bunch of apples, I'll put this in water with some cinnamon and cloves on the back burner, and actually it smells like apple pies baking in the whole entire house. So that's kind of fun. So you can do that. The other thing is you can pull this core straight off, but I have been doing this for so many years. I know that if I pinch the lever and go like this, open your mouth, if I go like this, I can shoot this thing. I didn't want to hit you. But anyway, so that's how easy it is. Love the apple peeler core slicer. Now you might want to know what else could you do with this. You could put a potato on here. Now it's not going to peel perfectly, so I would probably pull this back, and then I'm going to get curly fries because it's going to slice and it's going to core. Now when you have the potato core, I kind of slice that up, and that would be like my buttons, and then the curlies are like the bows, so it's called buttons and bows. It's potatoes. And I will take some butter and put it in one of my cranberry bakers, a whole bunch of curly fried potatoes with the buttons, some butter, fresh garlic, and then I'll put that in the microwave and let that steam up maybe 5 minutes or less if I have a whole bunch of them. And then I put some fresh Parmesan or cheddar cheese, and you have cheesy potatoes. So apple peeler core slicer, great product. So if you have any questions or concerns, make a comment. If you enjoyed my demonstration and would like to know or watch me do a demo of another sort, if you have a kitchen tool that you would like me to demo, I'd be more than happy to do a video for you. So thank you so much. Enjoy the wonderful fall, and enjoy your apple time.